It's Friday Night Football. Your first and goal coverage with Joel Villanueva is supported by Safeguard Insurance.
Hey, welcome back. Forget about Black Friday shopping. Today was all about Black Friday football, a blitz of second-round playoff games, and we had one All-Valley matchup in FAR. PSJA North hosting San Benito. This one going not one, not two, but three overtimes, a complete thriller, and our first and goal team was there to bring you all the highlights. We get to FAR, Raiders and Greyhounds locking up in an instant classic and plenty of points. Fourth quarter with 7 to go. Number 7 on the run. Jacob Cavazos gives the Hounds a 21-14 lead, but with under 2 to go, the Raiders tie it up. Isaac Gonzalez with the second score of the game, and bring out the coaches for the coin toss. We're going to overtime, and everyone on the edge of their seats. Hounds get the ball first. Kyler Castilleja punches in the touchdown. San Benito takes a 28-21 lead. And now it's PSJA North on offense. They give it to Gonzalez, who racks up his third score of the game. That makes it 28-28, and we're going to double overtime. Isaiah Rangel, pretty pass to his teammate Israel Olivares. Raiders go ahead 35-28. San Benito now looking to tie it up. Cavazos scrambles, throws it to Tony Torres. And did the ball slip out there? The refs say no. Touchdown Greyhounds. 35 all, triple overtime now. Frankie Garcia with a 6-yard touchdown. Hounds have to go for 2. They get it. And now the pressure on for the Raiders. Fourth down. Rangel back to pass. And it's incomplete. That's the ball game. Final score in triple overtime. San Benito 43, PSJA North 35. Jacob Cavazos, one of the Hounds' heroes in a gritty performance.
Man, I'm proud of the guys. They showed that they're never going to back down and that they're going to keep fighting to the last second. I'm proud of them, and I love them all. Seniors, this is what we worked for all offseason, and the underclassmen too, so it's going to be a great experience for all of us, and hopefully we could get past the third round.
Next up for San Benito, Converse Judson. That game next Friday night in San Benito, kickoff at 7:30. How do you follow that one? How about another overtime game? Yeah, this afternoon, Sherry going up to Corpus Christi to face Brenham. First drive of the game, Edgar Longoria going long to his man Ruben Davila. And what a catch there. 24-yard strike to kick off the highlights. That makes it 7-0 Rattlers. Second quarter now, Longoria looking deep again. And Gabriel Tamez racing down the field to haul in that catch. Rattlers in position to score again. Adrian Solis would dive in from 6 yards out. Sherry on top, 14-7 on this. And the Rattler defense also coming up with some impact plays. As a matter of fact, one of our Channel 5 students of the week here, Javo Lopez, picking off the pass. That would lead to another touchdown. The teams going back and forth. And in double overtime, Brenham prevails. 42-35. Rattlers gave it their all, but they come up just short. Out to San Antonio now. The Weslaco Panthers matching up against United. Second quarter, watch the ball. Longhorns pass up in the air. And the Panthers' Jacob Bayi comes up with the INT. Few plays later, fourth down for Weslaco. And check out the fake punt. Raul Camarena wide open. 61-yard score. That would make it a 7-6 game. The Panthers extra point blocked. Third quarter now, and the Panthers coming out with a big play on defense. The ball stripped here, and it's Bayi with another highlight. A scoop and score, and the Panthers go on to win 30-14. A year after winning just 3 games, Weslaco moving on to the third round of the postseason.
I think our defense came key with a couple big plays. Special teams, we scored early, keep us in the ball game to get some momentum going into half. So just the turnovers we created on D really sparked us. We tried not to be conservative. If we were going to give this one away, we were going to give it away, pinning our ears back. So again, excited for the job that they did, and just our kids have come a long way. Really proud of them.
Next up for the Panthers, Lake Travis next Saturday at 4 o'clock inside the Alamodome. Brownsville HANNA having a great year. Could they keep it going with another win tonight? For the answer, we bring in Channel 5's Ruben Juarez, who's live with the highlights. Brownsville HANNA facing Eagle Pass in San Antonio. What's up, Ruben?
Hey, Joel, the Eagles flying into tonight's contest. 8 straight wins. They've won 8 straight games. One of those games was against Amarillo Tascosa in San Antonio, and that's where they found themselves once again today, taking on Eagle Pass. As we go ahead and take a look at the video, Eagle Pass beat PSJ last week to get into today's contest. We'll pick things up second quarter. HANNA coming up with a big defensive play. Lei Guevara with the pass breakup. Eagle Pass would settle for a field goal to take a 3-0 lead in the second quarter. Later on, HANNA on the move. Victor Campos showing off his Black Friday special, scrambling all over the place. He hooks up with Aaron Frausto to make the catch, and he gets pushed out inside, just outside the 20-yard line. Moments later, the Golden Eagles hand it off to their shifty running back, Cesar Mancias. He hits the brakes and bounces it to the outside. 20-yard score, a much-deserved water break after the touchdown. HANNA up 7-3, but Eagle Pass answers right away. Jose Hernandez right up the gut, 5 yards away. Eagle Pass up 10-7 at the half. Let's go to the fourth quarter now. The boys from Brownsville starting to pick up some momentum. Campos looking to his left. He hooks up with Ernesto Mendoza in the back corner. HANNA goes up 21-13. Later on, they seal the deal with another touchdown run. Guess who? Cesar Mancias, who rumbles in. HANNA wins 28-13. Time to give Coach Marquez the celebratory water bath. The HANNA Eagles moving on to the third round for the first time in school history.
We wanted to get to this next round to make history for our high school, and also, you know, to make us proud in our community. So, you know, we're just happy with this win.
It's a great feeling, you know, being able to get this far with your team and then making a big impact. It's unexplainable.
That's right, so HANNA moving on to the third round. They'll either face Brandeis or Cibolo Steel. But once again, an exciting victory for the Eagles as they come out victorious 28-13. Joel, let's send it back to you in the studio.
All right, thank you, Ruben. Next up, the Valley's only unbeaten team, the VELA SaberCats. They were playing Laredo Alexander in Roma this afternoon. And VELA shot out of a cannon. The SaberCats explosive from the very start. A.J. Sotelo airs it out to his teammate Aziel Garcia. A 37-yard pitch and catch. SaberCats on the board first. After that, VELA hitting the redial button. Sotelo on the pass, and Garcia on the catch again. He scampers away here, and it's 14-0 VELA in the second quarter. Bulldogs get the ball, but not for long. Take a look at this. It's going to be intercepted by the sophomore safety, Jaime Perez. There he is, and he takes this one all the way back. Alexander, no match for VELA. The SaberCats shut out the Bulldogs 65-zip. VELA will play Austin Westlake next week.
I thought it was you know, I was real proud of the kids, obviously, to get back to this point and enter into the third round of the playoffs and have the type of victory that we did tonight. Very proud of them, excited for our kids in our community.
Yeah, VELA playing Westlake next Friday at Buck Stadium in Corpus Christi. A Coastal Bend game for the Raymondville Bearcats. They were battling Navarro. Here we go with the highlights. Jacob Posas finding Xavier Ledesma for a nice pickup. After that, check out this play. Posas buying all sorts of time, and who is wide open? It's Ledesma. This will be the first score for the Bearcats. They led 17-7 at halftime, but Navarro claws back and gets the win, 35-27. Bearcats are bounced. Lafayette's Lions had a bye week before the playoffs kicked off, and that was a bonus for a good team that earned a first-round win last week. Tonight, the Lions with an area-round game against Needville. Channel 5's Trayson Bragg is live with the update for this one. Trayson?
Hey, Joel, the Lafayette Lions had a great regular season this year, and tonight here in Mathis, this was their first chance to show the rest of Texas that they had what it takes to go toe-to-toe with a team from up north. So as always, let's get straight to the action. The Lions marched onto the field tonight with one thing to prove, and that is who they were. Early in the second half, it looked like the Blue Jays had a big-time play. That is until the Lafayette Lions snatched that ball out of the receiver's hands. They also recovered it, That made the Lioness happy. Look at her give a little shimmy there, Joel. That would lead to this end around by Darius Hernandez. He shows he has the speed and the power to get into the end zone for a big-time La Feria gain. Now, that was not all they had going, Joel. On their next series, look at Avicii Dickerson take the handoff, throw up that big old lion paw, leapfrog through a defender's arms, and turn on the Jets to get the ball down to the 5-yard line for a 48-yard gain. Now, that was not it, Joel. They kept rolling, they kept scoring, and they proved that they were the better team here tonight by getting the win by a score of 49-34. I know the whole city of La Feria hopes they can keep that magic going for next week. Here in Mathis, Trace and Bragg, Channel 5 Sports.
Okay, thank you, T. It was Patriots versus Patriots up in Corpus. The Mission Veterans Patriots facing the San Antonio Veterans Patriots. And we start with the Mission Vets Patriots. Check out Landry Gilpin looking long and finding Leo Cantu. And the route was on for Mission Veterans. Gilpin coming up with a 7-touchdown game. And check out the final score in this one tonight. Mission Veterans knocking off San Antonio Veterans 48-23. The Patriots on to play Corpus Christi Veterans next week. Now we move on to Class 2A Division II. Channel 5's Erica Ross is standing by live with highlights on La Villa and Granger. Erica.
Hey, Joel. Yeah, La Villa coming into this area round on a 3-game win streak. Their season at a 9-4 record. Their opponent, though, on the other hand, the Granger Lions. No wonder they're known as King of the Jungle. They're on a record of 10-1, coming in on a 10-game win streak. Now, anything can happen this time of the year, so let's go to those highlights. Granger wasting no time in the first quarter. Ryan Pickett airing one way out to Eric Corona. Not a Cardinal in sight, getting the easy TD. We're going to jump to the second now. Corona again with the ball, but Damian Felix says, I don't think so. And then we are going to go to the final score where Granger actually took this one in the fourth quarter, 40-36. Sending it back to you, Joel.
Thank you, Erica. And one more score tonight in action from the Coastal Bend. Cuero knocking off Rio Hondo 56-0. That's a look at sports. We'll be right back.